Hello. Is this on? Is this even on? Oh, God. Okay, so I want to address something that has to do with women's rights. I was reading a book, believe it or not. It's called, what's it called again? Oh yeah, the Bible. Interesting. I'm addressing this. It has to do with women's rights. I consider myself to be a feminist. Okay? So I was reading the Bible. Um, just because I had a copy of it from someone who was riding a bike from the Church of Latter-day Saints. Um, Really cute. You can fit it in your pocket. Yeah, fascinating. It's good to something you could put in your pocket. You could also have a freaking first aid manual, or you could just read the Bible. We don't know. It's your choice. That's what I'm talking about. Is I'm talking about choices. I don't know how that sex education works down there in the South, right? Mississippi, Louisiana. Okay, and the Bible is talking about. I'm bringing this up again. I don't know why this is on my mind. Okay, so you got 2,000 years ago in Bethlehem. You got Mary and Joseph. Um, and you had a kid without having sex, who is Jesus. I just remembered something from high school biology. I don't think that it works like that. Um, there are instances, well, I mean, not instances, but there's like one isolated instance, which is like totally anecdotal in like somewhere in like Africa or something. Mary. It's okay to have sex if you're not married. Mary. So it's like, okay, maybe I don't know what the hell was going on 2,000 years ago. We got like dowries and all types of weird, family relationships and weird shit in the Middle East and shit. I read it. It's in the Bible, dude. Mary. It's highly unlikely that there was immaculate conception of a child. It's okay to have sex when you're not married, Mary. So, so now it's like, okay, so you're pregnant, riding around on a fucking donkey in Bethlehem and shit. uh, it's like, okay, you're pregnant. Is it the Messiah? It could be. We don't know. But probably what had happened was that you got knocked up. Mary and Joseph. Oh God, you're not gonna pull this one over me. Obviously, you guys had sex, and then you had a baby, and you named him Jesus or Yeshua or whatever the fucking Aramaic word is. They were so ashamed. They were so ashamed over something that is relatively normal. People fool around, you know. People have sex. Wow. Like, wait, what are you saying, that God got you pregnant, Mary? I'm pretty sure that maybe it's possible, maybe it's not. I don't know. No disrespect to religious people, but I'm pretty sure that is incredibly unlikely, Mary. And I love that Christmas song where it's like, Mary, did you know that your baby will one day walk on water? Oh, okay, Mary, you had sex, okay? You fucked Joseph and you got pregnant. Shit like this happens like every second around the world, okay? Whether or not it's 2,000 years ago or whether or not it's right now, it's pretty fucking simple biology, dude. And there's a lot more stuff that goes into this because it's like, it's like, okay, so some crazy shit happened and people were expecting some shit and some other shit happened, and anyway, the Bible is really, really interesting. All types of cool, stories and stuff like that. But it's like Mary. It's like you had sex with your man, and then you had a baby. It's not like rocket science. And then you have all these, got all these like religious people having you believe your stuff, and then you gotta just make up a story. And it's like, okay, I wasn't married, and don't tell anyone this, but we still had sex and had a kid. But instead, Mary, come on, Mary, seriously? Wait, you actually expect us to believe that? You, we, no one cares. There is no judgment here. Maybe you weren't married. Maybe you had a kid. You didn't have to just say that you didn't have sex. I am calling you out, Mary. Oh. Oh, Mary. Mary, Joseph, Jesus. And then he had to bring up this child who believes that he's magic and starts a religion. Which is a great guy. A great guy. You know. But it's like Mary. It's not a big deal. You can have sex without being married. No one cares. At the end of the day, no one fucking cares. Mary. It's really not a big deal. Okay, so you and Joseph conceived a child that a lot of people believed was a Messiah, but then you made him believe it. So now we have Jesus, who is like, he like thinks that he's like the son of God. It's like, and then you gotta think like, Mary's probably like, ah, shit. Like, so now we have to like entertain this fantasy. Mary, it's okay to have sex when you're not married. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal, Mary. And then, of course, Joseph has to go along with it. And it's like, oh yeah, we did not have any sort of, we no. So then you got this kid growing up who is a very charismatic leader. I've been reading the Bible, okay? Mary, it's highly unlikely and I'm not saying that I don't have faith. I believe in you. I believe in this person. Jesus Christ. Believe in this person. Nice guy. Yeah. Nice guy. But now you have this guy who, like, is under the impression that is something that is incredibly unlikely. That's not like, okay, this is how it works. Okay. Gender identity, whatever. Biology, usually what it is that a male, and of course there's androgynous people, there's hermaphrodites, etc. But generally what happens is that semen from a penis from a boy is implanted into the vagina of a female. It's, and then the whatever the I don't even know if the right word is, but it's implanted there, and then you miss your period because the ovum has been fertilized. You could have just said that. It's not a big deal. It happens all the time, Mary. Mary,